Change a variable. Okay, so like yesterday, we learned how to integrate like a thing within a thing. Okay, a function within a function. Okay? Yes, you can write this down if you would like. This is a function within a function, right? So u equals 2x minus 1, correct? And du dx equals 2. Du equals 2 dx. So 1/2 du equals dx, correct? So, half integral square root of u du. That's exactly what we learned to do yesterday. It was perfect. Everything meshed. When we put it back in, it was great, right? Well, today, Camden, we're going to learn how sometimes it doesn't work like that. Okay? So, what if, what? I know, because that's how calculus is. What if I throw an x in front of here? So, my u doesn't change. What's my u? Still 2x minus 1. So du dx equals 2. This is 9/11, yeah. So du equals 2 dx. So 1/2 du equals dx. So when I sub that back in, I get the integral of, or 1/2 the integral of, oh, I still have this x. Okay, I'll just leave it there. Okay. Okay, do we have to keep doing it though? Like, I think, no, we don't. Okay. Alright, so, this is a problem. Because I'm integrating in terms of u, but I... but I have an x. So what I have to do is if I have this extra x, I have to go back up to my u and solve for x. So u plus 1 equals 2x. Divide by 2. So x equals u plus 1 over 2. All right. So, here we go. 1/2 integral of u plus 1 over 2. I'm going to change this to u to the half du. Now, I can't integrate this still. It still has to be a straight line. I can't have any multiplication. Okay? So, I'm going to factor out this 1/2. Does everybody see the 1/2 that's here? Okay. So, this is 1/4 integral u plus 1 times u to the half du. Now what do I do to this u to the half? Distribute. Yep, so 1/4 integral u to the 3/2 plus u to the half du. Still not solving yet. Because we need to know how to use our algebra to get here before we have to do this algebra to solve. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so we've now got two different integrals. We've got just normal u sub, then we've got u sub change of variable. Okay, so you've got to be able to know the difference. And then, don't we just have integrals where u sub doesn't happen? Okay, so it's almost like when we had derivatives, right? We have stuff we can just take the derivative of. We have product rule, we have chain rule, we have quotient rule, okay? But integrals just don't work by those rules, okay? All right, let's do another one. I only have 2 examples today. And then you can work on your homework. All right. Are you making fun of me? Okay. Here we go. B, integral x 3 minus 2x to the 4th dx. What's my u? Du dx equals -2. Du equals -2 dx. -half du equals dx. Now, I don't solve for x until I know there's an extra x there. So I go ahead and sub in -half. Okay, I don't have the x to take out, right? Because I don't have an x here. U to the 4th du. So this extra x is happening, correct? So I've got to solve this for u, or sorry, for x, right? So u minus 3 equals -2x divide by -2. X equals, well, I'm going to keep it u minus 3 over -2. I guess if you wanted to change it to -u plus 3, that's fine. Because you're going to take out a negative half. It's, whatever you want to do. There's so many ways to write the integrals. You're making fun of all my little, like, quirky things today. You guys have never done that. Or am I just more quirky than usual today?
It's not making fun. It's just saying you're quirky.
I just...
Yeah, stop saying you're quirky.
Why? Is that a weird word?
Because it's like, oh, I'm so quirky. I'm so cool. It's like a thing that you basically... I'm not saying you're saying that, but I'm saying that.
Oh, it's a weird word for your generation. See, my generation, quirky is like a nerd and like kind of off.
Yeah, it's like girls say that so that they seem cooler.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm learning things. No cap. Okay, all right, we're just going to continue. -half integral. I need a lot of help. Okay, -1/2 integral u minus 3. This is why we can't record. It's okay. No, they'll just enjoy our fun. -half times u to the 4th du. Okay, so this one looks really bad, but again, if you take out that -2, then things kind of fall into place. So your first step is to always factor out that constant, whatever it is. Okay, factor out that fraction. So that's going to be what? +1/4 integral of u minus 3 u to the 4th du. Then what do I do with that u to the 4th? Distribute. So 1/4 integral u to the 5th minus 3 u to the 4th du. There we go. Okay? Oh. How do we feel about that? Okay? That's it. Okay? As long as you can solve for x, nothing changes. Yes?
So if it's like, when you're solving for the x, is it always just going to be like like a variable, or is it ever going to be like another function?
Like, there's times where you're like one step down from what you need. And I think there was one on that, and we might have to work through that, and you might have to make it do what you need it to do, but for the most part, it's just X or, yeah. It'll make sense when you do it.
Will it ever be like X squared, X cubed?
Yeah, it could. But you'll still just replace it with this, and you'll just, like, FOIL this out. Like, you'll square it and just FOIL everything out. Okay?